And good morning, everybody. Good morning, John Redmond and Martin there on stream. And we've got Mac and Uncle John here with us. Some of the guys haven't come into the room, the other guys that are here, but they'll probably join us sooner rather than later. And no, well, fine. Here we are in Tbilisi, and we're going to fly to Damascus today. So I hope you guys enjoy it with us. As usual, you know what to do. Just have a nice chat with us, ask your questions or make your comments, whatever. Let's just have some fun together, if we can. I'm sure we can. Right. So I've set up most of everything already because I was very early this morning. So the one thing we need to do is start our flight leg and just double check that we've done most of everything. And I think the overhead is about the last thing I still need to do. So, just for the record, I'm just thinking out loud now. Uncle John, Mac, and Paul. This morning is now the first morning that I felt the need to have the heater on here by my feet. That is how cold it is right now for me in this place. Shame, huh? Yeah, it says it's 14 degrees, but it's a freaking cold 14 degrees. Don't like it. Yeah, it's your summer. It's your freaking summer, but it's our winter. It's damn cold. Shame. A heat wave. Uncle John just said it's a heat wave. Yeah, can you imagine that? Alright guys, I'm starting my APU.
I'm starting engines.
Do you know what the temperature is here?
Probably
Nico?
2 degrees.
It's just creeping up to 7.
Ah, yes, so it's half.
Perhaps you ought to stop walking around in the nude.
I've got my tracksuit on and one thick jersey. I'm sitting here pantsuit, man. Totally. All dressed up. Before start procedure.
Before start procedure. Before start procedure completed.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine. (25N2).
Ready to taxi.
Okay. You might as well go, Uncle John.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It will give us good separation.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine. (25N2). Starter cutout. Engine start procedure completed. Flaps 5 set.
Morning.
Hello. How are you, Gary?
How's it going?
Good, thank you. Taxiing to the active.
You on YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube.
Okay.
Great to see you, Gary.
Yeah, I haven't been around for a while. I have my brand new 6-month-old 2070 graphics card blew up last week, so it's in. Sent it back to the company and waiting for them to get back to me. So,
Ooh.
yeah, that's the story.
Ouch. Which make was that?
Asus RTX 2070.
Wow.
Yeah, a little unexpected, but what can you do?
Nothing. Just take the hit, unfortunately. Things happen. Did it go spectacularly or just stop working?
It was about 2 weeks ago. Came home from work about this time in the morning. Done a quick flight from Norwich to Humberside. Flight went great. I was literally just landed, backtracking, taxiing off the runway in Humberside, and the whole computer just went shut down. So initially we thought it was the battery on the motherboard. So I had to take the graphics card out to get to the battery, replace the battery. It started up, reconnected the graphics card, wouldn't start up. And the funny thing about the whole situation, I had a 1650 and I had it lying there for months, and because the 2070 was going so well, a friend of mine was looking for a new graphics card, so I said, oh, here, take my 1650, I don't use it anymore. And literally a week after I gave him the 1650, my 2070 blew up. So just 2 days ago he said to me, here, you can have my old 1050, which I used to use, because I wasn't going to take the 1650 back off, but you know, that'd be silly. But so I'm now gone from a 1650 to a 2070 back to a 1050, but at least I have something in the PC for now.
At least it didn't take anything else out of the computer when it went. That's something.
Yeah, well, I mean, the good thing about getting the end of the graphics card off my friend was now I know it's not the power cables, it's not the PCI slot, it was definitely the graphics card. So I sent it back to the German company who sold it to me. Well, in fact, this is the weird thing. This is such a stupid story. So I contacted ASUS directly and said, here, this should be on warranty. And they said, oh, we don't deal with the end user. Could you send it back to the seller? So I posted it back to the seller in Germany, who said they're going to send it to ASUS, who's going to send it back to the seller, who's going to send it back to me. It just doesn't make any sense.
No, that's just normal IT. That's how it works. That's how we all operate.
Yeah, well, it's fair enough. So I guess another few weeks before I ought to get a replacement or repair or refund or something, you know.
Yeah, trouble is,
Before
all
takeoff
those
procedure.
20 series and 30 series graphics cards are
Before
in such
takeoff
short
procedure.
supply.
That's exactly what I'm worried about, Mark.
Before takeoff procedure completed.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Anyway, are you looking forward to your new aircraft coming next week?
Not really, because it was supposed to come 3 weeks ago, and now they found another electrical problem with it. So it's just one thing after another. So I've just given up on it. It'll get here when it gets here. It's pretty much the same as my graphics card.
Yeah.
Our chief pilots flew over to Seattle like 2 weeks ago to pick up the aircraft, and there was a few delays, and then they found this electrical problem. So he's home again, and he's going to have to go back now next week again. So yeah, he's not really happy about that.
I see when your CEO spoke up yesterday about where they're destined for as well.
Approaching 1-3 right.
Yeah, he done quite a few interviews yesterday, so I don't know which one particularly you're talking about.
Well, where they were going to be based, the initial ones.
Oh yeah, we've known that for quite a while now. It's pretty much starting off
On
Dublin,
runway
Stansted,
31
Bergamo,
left 1,
Madrid,
1,200 feet
Poland,
remaining.
and that's it for the moment, I think.
Yes, Sasso might be flying one sooner than he thinks.
That's very possible. I do know he has a simulator training coming up for it, to conversion course.
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah,
was-
he's
next few weeks anyway.
he's up to Stansted, isn't he?
Yep.
I thought he done it already. He said to me the other day I had a session, so maybe he's got more than one session, but he did one the other day. Can you guys hear me? Oh no, you can't. I muted myself. There you go. I'm back. I forgot I muted myself. As far as I know, Sasso did a session the other day. I'm not sure if he's doing multiple sessions, but he did one the other day.
Oh, he's already done it, has he?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was either coming soon or he's had it already, yeah.
Hello, Reggie on stream and Steel as well. Good morning, guys.
Sorry for asking again, Nico. Was it the Dam 1 or Dam 2?
Dam 1.
Thank you.
Anyway, we'll let you
On
get
runway
into your
1, 3,
takeoff.
right.
No,
Leave you to
you
it.
don't have to worry about me. I can do this while you're talking.
Yeah, but it
Multitasker.
isn't.
Stabilized.
Not me. Can
very
anybody please shut up? You're all making me nervous.
Takeoff thrust set.
Bite the bullet, man. Just bite hard.
Ah,
80 knots. Throttle hold.
this is so stupid. I'm overwhelmed. It's just my own computer, my own silly stuff, and I'm sitting here nervous without any reason.
You'll get over it, don't worry.
Approaching transition. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
I'm glad you like it, Steel. By the way, for your information, I've uploaded quite a number of American US flights into the VA. So America is starting to come alive now. If you guys want to start flying there, just have a look out for some of those routes. I've still got, I think, 70 from yesterday that I need to finish, and then
Flaps
there's like
1 set.
2,000 more on the other spreadsheet, but we'll get there in time. I'm not going to rush it. And if you find a route that doesn't have a connecting flight somewhere else or back to
Flaps
the
upset.
original airport, please tell me if I missed something.
It's leg 36 out of 50, Nico. You're getting down to the business end of the tour.
Yep. Still, when I'm done with the US, I'll review the ones for Canada.
Approaching transition.
There are a few that I want in there that I'm not sure if it's there already, so we'll add them afterwards as well. Make sure that we've got the Northern America side covered properly. Good morning, George.
Transition altitude.
Do you barbecue much, Nico?
Not as much as in the past, but I do when I get the chance. I like doing that.
There's well, I've been hanging. My best friends over here in Ireland, like I've been hanging around with them for about 15 years now, but mostly South Africans, and they got me very interested in Brian for quite a long time now.
Oh,
We import this Camille Dorin Brywood from Namibia.
Yes.
I would never go back to charcoal or anything else ever again, mate.
Oh, nice. Oh, that sounds so cool.
Yeah, the guys, like, there's about 50 of us, and we all put like €200 in, and we get like 20 bags each, and it comes over in a container ship from Namibia. Yeah, so I mean, it's a good little business that they have going. Like, obviously, the guy who runs the whole thing makes a little bit of a profit, but he deserves that, you know. I love that wood, mate. It's just so nice.
Excellent. Still, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it's done. Then you can go scrutinize them a bit. Yeah, braaivleis or barbecue, as you guys call it, the South African way. That's a treat, man. It's a nice place to hang out with friends around the fire. It's very nice.
Yeah, there's nothing nicer when the flames just start to go and you crack a beer open and you're having a chat around before the meat gets thrown on. It's just, they like, because I've been with the South Africans for so long, it's just totally different.
Yeah.
The Irish knew nothing about barbecuing until, well, I didn't certainly until I hung around with these guys, and now I feel like I'm an expert now at this stage.
Excellent. Yeah.
Gary.
Erwin, hello.
Morning. What were you talking about? Instead of charcoal, you use what?
Kameeldoring hout.
Oh.
It's a special braaiwood from Namibia. It's very little moisture, and it's such a nice taste, and it just once you've had it, you'll never go back to charcoal or gas barbecue.
What is the name of that wood? Wood again?
Kameeldoring. Camel thorn in English.
Yeah, that's it.
Maar jy verstaan mos Afrikaans, Owen. Kameeldoring. Of noem jy nie 'n kameel nie? What do you call a camel in Dutch?
Kamelenhout.
Yeah.
Ja, niet kamelen, maar kamelen.
Ja, kamelen. Ja. Zie.
Kamelenhout?
Ja.
Huid.
Camel?
Skin.
Wood.
No.
Hout is wood.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And doring is thorn.
Yeah.
Kameeldoring hout. Good morning, Flight X.
They tried to get me into biltong, but I wasn't really a fan of that. But one thing I was a huge fan of, and I absolutely love it, is Boerewors. It's so nice.
Oh yeah. The thing with biltong is there are so many different variations on the theme, and depending on the actual spices used to make it. I saw even Uncle John, I tried to get him into biltong as well. He didn't like the taste, but you know, we only gave him 1 or 2 options. There's like 100 options, you know. But the idea of biltong, I think, doesn't sit with everybody. It's like what do you guys have there? I'm thinking.
It's like a culture delicacy, isn't it? Really,
yes,
if you grow up with it, you like it, and if you don't, you don't. Like, I can understand why John and I probably wouldn't fancy it that much.
Yeah, it's like haggis. It's like haggis. Some people eat it, some people don't. You know, some people can handle it, some people can't. It's the same idea. You know those blood puddings and stuff that you guys eat. I'll never eat that. Can't handle it.
Oh yeah, it's nothing nicer than a nice bit of black pudding or white pudding.
No.
Beautiful.
You see, it's an acquired taste when you're a child. You know, that's the differences.
Yeah. Steele, I'm glad you like it. Obviously, for the international audience, we try and keep to English as much as possible, but the Afrikaans has to come in there with a touch at some point in time, you know. Amar, good morning. I think I said hello, Flight X. I'm not sure, but anyway, good morning again. This leg is about 2.5 hours, maybe a little bit more. So there you can see the detail. Gary, you just got me really excited to maybe do some Braaivleis this weekend. I think I must ask the
Mate,
wife.
I swear to God, like, because the weather's been so bad over here, like it's starting to come into good weather. Like we're supposed to have the nicest weekend we've had so far this year. So my wood arrives today. I'm gonna braai tomorrow. I've got my meat in the fridge already. If this wood doesn't arrive, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
I'm sure.
Because I ran out over the winter, so yeah, I need my summer delivery, which is coming today.
Another hour and a half to land, Nico.
Awesome.
Just have
Well, yeah, okay, sorry, you worked it out more better than me. Sorry, Amara, or whoever asked there, who asked Flight X. Sorry. I added a little bit of time there. I misjudged it. Sorry.
SpaceX Crew Dragon is on final approach to the space station right now.
Oh, really? Good.
It's live on NASA TV or SpaceX TV. Might be something to do for 20 minutes in the cruise.
There you go. The overlay is fixed, guys. Sorry. Always has to be something. There you go. Now it's fixed properly. Hello, Captain Geo. Good morning. Good morning.
Did you say it's happening at the moment? It says here it's not scheduled to start for 69 minutes. Gary?
Send you a link now, Mac.
I don't know, Flight X. Maybe you can Google that for us. teach us something this morning. I don't know.
Tbilisi is the capital of Georgia. That is correct.
Okay. Excellent, Captain Geo. Hope you like that. Frappuccino. I need more coffee, but I'll wait until I'm in the cruise quickly and then I'll go and make more coffee.
Hope it was a caramel frappuccino with a shot of coffee.
Yeah, sleep well, Steel. It's a pity there, the authos ends. Thank you, Captain Geo. Yeah, man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
Yeah, true. Amar, no, I don't have the issue. You need to make sure that you use the correct CFG, the configuration file for the Zibo. In 47 full, Zibo gave that file, and then what you need to do is obviously make sure that your XRAS is set up correctly. So what I would suggest is use the same settings that Zibo gave his mod all over. If you go into XRAS, you'll see there's a place where you can set it as the default for all and everything. So I would recommend doing that, because I don't have that, and it's just because of the way it's set up in the CFG. Yeah, you're welcome.
PM Mac.
Fine, John.
Okay guys, I think I need to go get more coffee. I'm busy adding more routes and all, but it's like draining my energy sitting and typing here, so I need energy. I'll be back guys, 5 minutes.
Roger.
Okay, John, I get you.
Yeah, I tried the other way. Your way was the best.
I still think, Gary, it's weird just looking at a spaceship now that's just got three flat screens in front of it.
Yeah, touchscreens. It's pretty weird, alright, isn't it?
Yeah. But this advancement in touchscreens, with the fact that they now consider it so reliable that they can just work with 3 touchscreens, is brilliant.
It takes away the days like the Concorde when you're just flicking switches and turning knobs and pressing buttons and pushing levers and stuff. So it's all on a touchscreen.
Yeah, but makes you wonder just how far aircraft are going to progress.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, spacecraft always kind of paved the way for aircraft, really, and well, maybe the other way around, but then, I mean, the space shuttle kind of paved the way for Concorde and stuff like that, didn't it, really?
Well, yeah. But I'm thinking that they've taken a giant leap forward in technology compared with the old space shuttle. And aircraft are hanging behind at the moment, and yet we thought they were progressing too fast.
Yeah, I think airlines are just more reluctant to go from the old trusty rather than the well, I mean, like the 787, even though it's not so much touchscreen, it's more, you know, mouse and mouse wheel.
Yeah, it's what
But
I mean.
if you look at the new Citation X, for example, the FMCs and on the radio panels and all on that, they're all touchscreen now. So some airlines are kind of moving that direction. It's gonna go that way eventually, though.
The only trouble is the cleaning equipment to remove all the smudges on the screens.
Yeah, I guess with the spacecraft it's okay because they're all wearing spacesuits and gloves.
Exactly. Well, mind you, the Japanese have got the answer. Do their pilots still wear white cotton gloves?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Well, they used to, didn't they?
They did. I think that was
And
more of a
if you
cultural thing, though.
Well, if you think all the British Forces pilots, they all wear those soft leather gloves.
I am back.
Welcome back.
He's alright now, he's got his coffee.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you, by the
He's
way.
probably got his hands cupped round the cup trying to get warm.
Exactly. Exactly. It's so freaking
Well-
cold. When you step away from this heater, you feel it.
Nico, isn't it still about a couple of months before the depths of winter?
Well, I think we're very well into autumn now, so it's probably in the next couple of days winter should really be here. It's usual for the weather to change around about May. Then you really get into cold weather.
That's when you come down to about 12 in the morning.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, it's a pity.
What's that? Lows of 12 degrees?
Well, it depends on the time of the year. It can go down to -5, but that is like, you know, that's when the people die of hypothermia and things here. We are not geared for cold at all. The houses are not built for cold. We don't have double glazing, nothing. So unless you spend a vast amount of money on gas to actually have a proper heater or something, you're gonna get cold here because there's no insulation, nothing. Even our clothes, it's just not made for winter. It's
Nico, when I hear it's going to be 12 degrees in the hottest part of the day, I'm thinking barbecue time, you know?
I know. It just shows you how it differs. See, we are used to, I would say, between 25 and 35. Above 35, it gets uncomfortable. But 25 is a nice average temperature here.
Yeah, a good hot summer day here now is 20 to 25. Don't really get much over 25.
Shame we
Oh.
are.
When was the last time you had -5?
Last winter, we had 2 or 3 days like that, Uncle John. But it's not long. It doesn't last long. You'll get it. One day it's hot, the next day it's like freezing. And I would say we get like maybe 3 or 4 such days in the whole of our winter.
You actually scrape frost off your windows.
Yeah. In fact, we don't scrape it off. We see it, we just leave it. Because an hour later it's gone.
I had to brush about 4 inches of snow off my car about 2 weeks ago to get to work.
Yeah, that's completely foreign to me. I have no idea what that's like.
Well, be glad, it's not pleasant.
Sent you a PM, Nico.
Where?
Discord.
Oh, small block at 107 can be taken out. What do you mean? What does that mean?
Well, have a look at that block.
Where must I look? I don't understand what you're referring to, Uncle John.
Roots, sir.
Right, I gotta leave you guys too. I gotta go to bed. I'll see you later on, hopefully.
Okay.
Okay, Gary, nice to see you back anyway.
Uncle John, I'm on line 107. Where do you want me to look now?
Well, 107, it just needs alternates and they can be taken out. It's about
Okay. I'm with you. Well, Uncle John, when I've thawed enough, I'll do it for you, okay?
Okay, but I kept looking at him, thinking he'll take them out at some point.
I want to catch up with you guys. I'm flying Mach 3 right now.
Oh, goodness. Don't let the wings break off. Okay, done, Uncle John.
Bless you, sir. Thank you. One hour to land. Looking like somebody's doing a direct routing.
Ooh.
Oh, he's changed course again.
I think that's me. I have the strangest thing. I've never seen that before. It just, I'm still in LNAV, and it just took a left turn without me doing anything.
I wonder what you were doing.
I'm trying to get back onto the VIRAN point yet, but it's strange. I've never seen this before.
I thought for a second you were trying to land before me getting there.
No, it's just, I haven't got a clue what's happened there. Like I said, I've never seen this before. My frame rate is good. Everything is fine, but I'm on track again.
Yeah, I can see.
So first online flight and already made a name of myself. Jesus.
Ah.
Get heavy breathing, Nico.
Thank you, Uncle John. I'll move the mic. Right, I think we set for the descent already.
Nico?
Yes.
Just a thought.
Can't hear you, Mac.
Just a thought regarding the VA. Any flights that are originating from Italy,
Yeah.
do we wait until a flight is rejected, or do we have to go through the database and verify all the routes meet Eurocontrol standards?
Mac, that is an excellent question. I haven't really
I await
investigated
your
it.
direction, sir.
Yeah. I haven't really studied the whole thing. I've listened to bits and pieces you said and Erwin said, but I don't really fully grasp the whole concept of who fails it and why they fail it and all these things. So let me ask you this. When you file one of our VA plans, is it the IVAO controller that goes and checks it against Eurocontrol and then fails it, or where does the failure occur?
Well, what they're saying currently for the tour, and I presume that if it's on the tour, it's going to eventually creep into everyday flights.
Okay.
Currently, it looks like it's only the tour
Tours.
flights that are affected.
Okay.
Because Erwin was doing an Italian IVAO division's tour,
Right.
wasn't he?
Okay, all right. So that puts it in a little bit of a different picture for me. Because there will be a limited amount of routes, then I think we should preempt it. Just go fix it, you know.
But why I'm talking about it now is we've got time to think about it, haven't we?
Yeah. Me personally, I wouldn't really have worried until they really got upset about it. You know, it's just.
I don't think we're going to see many problems because none of our routes include SIDS or stars.
Exactly.
And the aircraft equipment's got nothing to do with the routing itself anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we must just. I mean, we've got a room where people can log the faulty flights. You know, if there is a problem with the flight, they can just go log it there and we'll fix it. Maybe that's a better way of doing it. Otherwise, we're just, you know, taking another monkey on our back.
Exactly. I'm just sort of thinking out loud,
well,
trying to preempt problems.
Paul?
My question is whether the Italian division's doing this off their own bat, or whether it's a sounding board that IVAO have used to see whether people are going to adapt to it. If it's come from Central, you know, this is the way it's going to be across the entire European area, then that's one thing. If Italy are just going out on their own, that's something completely different. So, is it worth having a word with Denton?
I think
perhaps?
So. Maybe that is a good plan, yes, Paul.
So rather than jump before we need to, find out what the story is. Could be ahead of the game.
I think
rather than speculating.
I think it's an element of testing ground in here, i.e. that site where we go to get it verified. I'm not certain that's IVAO driven. That is another site that you join. So I think it's all testing ground at the moment, but I agree, contacting Denton or having a discussion with Denton about the direction that he intends it going is a good idea.
I shall ask him.
I've sent you a PM, Paul.
Have you now?
I was surprised you hadn't spotted it already. What did you have for breakfast this morning, Paul?
I'm still full, mate. Yeah, I managed to polish off 3/4 of a lasagna for about 6 people last night while I was speaking to Mac.
Wow.
I've no need for breakfast this morning. Not for a while, anyway.
Nice.
Organic.
He said, I think he said it was a 1.2 kilo lasagna, John.
Wow. Nice.
Scary. I'm trying to put that away.
He's a growing young man. Leave him be.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
a strapping lad.
Yeah.
These young kids.
But Paul knew he was going to be speaking to me. He just decided that he needed to buy something in a bigger box so that he had more space to write messages.
Yeah, we got to, yeah. Well, it's about 2 square feet I used making notes of what we were talking about last night, Max, so yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you use big letters when you write them, do you, Paul?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Well, I've not quite got to the stage where I can join the letters together. So yeah.
Have you, where you live in Yorkshire, not discovered that there's something we use nowadays other than a chalk and a blackboard?
I'm still on slates. I had to take a bit of my roof off to do some of this note taking.
He's probably got chalked on his roof. Help! If we fly over Yorkshire, we'll be able to spot Paul's house.
Watch out, there's a Mac about. No, it was a productive discussion yesterday evening, Mac, so...
Yeah, no, it was worthwhile, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Flightex, I don't see a problem. I just put the winds. It's taken my winds. It's 15 degrees. I don't need to change that. QNH 1015.
If you've got a problem with wind, change to make a baked bean you're eating.
No, he's saying that he's got a problem in this performance calculator for the landing. When he adds winds, he keeps writing as an error. I don't know why. I mean, it's 010/5. 010.
Yeah, it's probably the format he's probably putting it in as.
So that works. Right, that's the landing. We don't need any additional winds. We can use 5. There you go. All working. You'll have to look at your format. look at your format. It needs to be 3 digits for the compass heading, / and then the wind values. So just check that format.
I must admit, it's a pretty awesome picture coming from this space station approach, Nico, currently. I don't know whether you're watching it.
No,
The
I'm
cloud,
working. Yeah, tell me.
the cloud over the North Atlantic, what they're flying over, etc., has given it a hell of a great backdrop. When you think just how many years ago at one time it was struggled to send video across the Atlantic, and now you've got these quality pictures coming from something way out in space.
Yep.
What's the altitude, Mac?
It's about 200 miles, I think.
Well, not very far. You know, it's surprisingly low, isn't it, when you think about it?
The International Space Station, as far as I know, is 650 miles above the Earth.
Is it? All
Yeah.
right. That's further than I thought.
Yeah.
I know it's all a balance between speed and height, isn't it?
Yeah.
For gravitational pull. When you think of the speed that they're actually travelling and the fact that they're manoeuvring so critically close to each other, you can just imagine two aircraft trying to formation fly, can't you? But just think, once they start getting these drones, how close will the drone aircraft get to the mother aircraft in the air.
Well, I'm 83 nautical miles from top of descent.
7 minutes.
For those in the UK, the space station is just about to pass over the UK.
And if there's an immediate eclipse, you might just see it.
Space station has just contacted NASA control, said they just noticed a roof in the UK with it displaying a help message.
Written in chalk.
Straight.
Yeah.
And don't believe anything that bloke McTryan says. How long before you're top of...
Check now. 52 nautical miles.
Okay. I won't. It's alright, I was going to make a suggestion, but it was conflict, so don't bother.
Okay.
Got another question, because there's no air traffic controller. Who assigned you those transponder codes? I was looking on it on WebEye.
I just used it myself.
Okay.
Hey, Bambino, good morning.
Top of descent.
Awesome. I'm nearly there.
Good morning, good morning.
Hello,
Yes.
Dylan.
Hello, hello.
Morning, Kevin.
Are we all well, I hope?
Aye.
Yeah, so far so good, thank you. Finished my second cup of coffee now, and the third one's waiting.
There you go, then you should be really fired up.
Oh, for sure.
Remember, topic descent's coming up, Nico. You might need to go to the toilet quickly. Just a thought for those that, when they want to go to the toilet, cross their legs. How do you use the rudder pedals then?
Won't be easy, Mark.
Yeah, won't be.
Nico, did we exclude Dan?
No, we excluded Kilo Tango November.
Thank you.
And I'm glad I've got orthos in this area.
Yeah, actually looks quite good, Nico. Bit of a colour mismatch there, but
otherwise okay. Given?
Yeah, no.
No, I was just saying there's a bit of a square down there, but Max said it's a colour mismatch.
Yeah, and you can see it. I don't know, man. They take it different times of the year or something, you know. So then there's this, and then they don't clean the lenses.
Yeah.
Well, they don't always use the same satellite to get the imagery.
Exactly, exactly. So angles differ, etc.
Wow, that's some image of the space station at the moment.
Do you guys want to laugh? I just noticed how sparse my scenery was, and that I am ahead of some land, but I'm flying over land. I didn't have any scenery for the Tbilisi area.
Ooh.
Jesus. Nervousness is killing me. I don't know. I'll be fine.
Yeah, you will.
So that's why I don't fly under the Skymatix airway. Not yet. But this is nice. I can see you transmitting to Unicom, and I can learn from that
Tell
as
them
well.
to level off.
Well, it's all pre-made. It's in automatic Unicom, so you
Yeah,
don't have to
I
learn
know,
it.
I know.
Just when to do it.
Yeah, I saw that when you changed an airway, that you're transmitting that as well.
No, I don't care so much for that. It's about the going up and the going down, just the broadcasting that I'm changing,
Yeah,
the
I saw Uncle
phase.
John doing
Approaching
that.
transition.
Okay. I couldn't be bothered to tell someone I'm changing an airway. Nobody knows where that airway is anyway. Unless they're on the same flight. It's just one of those things.
So, Uncle John, is there a reason you do that, or it's just because you have the time?
Say that again.
So I saw you broadcasting that you're changing of airways, but Nico says he won't bother. So is there a
Yeah.
reason you do that?
I do it out of habit now.
Okay.
Catching up to the descent profile, nice.
Heavy breathing, Nico.
I'm looking at my stream. I don't even see my little green light come on, Uncle John, but I'll move it. There you go.
Well, there's the airport.
Are you going straight over the top, John, and teardrop in, are you?
Yes, sir.
Me too.
A wee little teardrop.
You just love those teardrops.
You know I do.
Well, I've got the airport in sight, almost there.
Nico, I would think you would get a good view of John coming in as you're turning out.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for him.
Just about to start the teardrop.
Got you on DCAS, Uncle John.
Okay, sir. Safe landing.
You do. I'll honk the hooter when I go past you.
Okay, sir. You can even wave if you like, put the flag out.
Yeah, I think so.
You'll throw your cook sister, John. If you don't catch it, it'll just stick to the side of your airplane.
Uncle John, I'm starting the teardrop now and I'm just going to slow down a little bit to give you extra 30 seconds.
Thank you, sir, and I'll vacate
Flaps
ASAP.
1 set.
Yeah, it's fine. If you can't, just roll through to the end.
Will do.
Flaps 5 set.
Localizer capture.
There he is, there he is. Woohoo! Got you, Uncle
Falcon to
John.
level off.
Okay, sir.
1,000 to go.
I've loaded the screenshots for you here in Discord. You can have a look later.
Okay.
To go.
Localizer capture. Glide slope capture. Flaps 15 set. Flaps 30 set.
Nice landing, John.
Runway vacated.
Thank you.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Taxi lights on.
Approaching 05 right.
Skymatix 003 did not remove the KTN waypoint, I guess.
I didn't.
Mm.
I'm flying the full thing.
Okay.
400. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100.
Think rate. Think
50,
rate.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse unlocked. Auto brake in use.
That was a real Buddha landing there, Nico.
87 foot per minute, yeah.
$60 knots. Yet. Great landing. You are professional.
Thank you, Linda. Hello, Uncle John.
Oh, sorry. I can't move.
Why? Your reverse thruster seems to be on.
Thank you, sir.
There you go. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Uncle John, where are you? Oh, you changed your
After landing,
direction. Okay,
procedure
go for it.
complete.
I'll follow you. Hey, Chris. Good morning. Good evening to you.
Flaps upset.
Wonderful, Bobino. Yeah, great minds think alike, you know.
Wow, this is hilly.
What do you mean, the taxiway?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's flat. Do you have orthos here?
Yes, sir.
Strange.
I hope I don't have to land in the water with the missing scenery.
No, the airports are usually depicted.
Yeah, I know.
Most enjoyable flight. Thank you.
You are welcome, sir. Thank you for flying with.
And logged. That's another one in front of Kev.
Just keep rubbing it in.
Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
6-minute timer started.
Shutdown procedure completed.
Thank you, Linda.
If you look at my stream, Nico, you'll see the uphill coming up that taxiway.
Wow. Mine didn't have that. Well, we made it. We made it.
When's your top of descent, Paul?
I'm down at 156 already.
Okay, sir, thank you. Do you want to get a shot at this?
Paul. you on a VAO, Paul?
Yes.
I'm with you, I've got you.
Okay, Flightex, enjoy. Bye bye. Thanks for watching and being here.
Do you want to pick a photo, Nico, or not?
I've taken one. I've put it on Discord already, but you can take one if you want.
We're going to wait for Paul to come in.
Well, I have to wait anyway for the 6 minutes, so if he's close enough, I'll definitely wait for him.
Okay.
I'll be another 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll wait. Chris, the timer starts from when you are on the blocks. I've just gone past it. I see I'm at 6:30 almost. So you have to be parking brake on, engines off, basically, or at least be at the parking, because they look at where you park. and then that 6 minutes kick in. I tried doing it from landing, and they almost rejected my flight there, and I had to speak nicely and ask nicely not to do that. So and they gave me a warning, told me not to do it again. So now I come to the parking, make sure I do the shutdown procedure, then start the timer, or somewhere in that process I start the timer. You know, so I know that I'm 6 minutes at the gate.
I used to do mine at engines off.
Yeah.
At
They
least I was
basically,
safe then.
they just want to see that the tracker catches up with you, you know, that it's there. Because if they can't really verify that you did the flight, you know, and then they can't really give you the marks for it.
Well, that's fair comment. I mean, you know the rules. If you have to stick to them, and that's it.
I will reconnect just now. I just want to go offline so I can file the PIREP, because that's another thing they told me. I must not file or submit the PIREP while I'm still connected. They don't like that. They also gave me a warning on that one. So yeah, I'll reconnect just now, Uncle John.
Okay, sir. There you go. Let's see if I can catch him going overhead before his teardrop.
Shot when you're close, Paul.
Just about to line up.
For the landing or the
Turning
teardrop?
Turning base for the landing.
Wow.
Okay. Ooh, almost thought that's him. That's not him.
I've got him.
Awesome. Got him.
Jeez, my heart is racing.
Deep breaths. Calm. Just stay calm. Deep breaths.
Skymatix 003, I'm looking right at you.
Oh, there you are. Don't drop anything out of the window on me.
Straight over the top of Paul.
Yeah, he needs to make his teardrop now. Hey, Ru.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
And I'm only looking at water.
Landing.
Yeah, beautiful landing, Paul. Nice center line and all.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I've got to say, this bloke Paul B, or whoever he is, he's getting quite good at this.
Yeah. Right. So, Rule, all eyes on you,
Yes.
mate. All eyes on you.
Please don't.
We're broadcasting you to the entire world. We've got
No, no,
9
no. I was
people.
hoping for you to disconnect.
We've got 9 people watching there. Couple here on Discord. Oh, you're gonna be famous, man. Come.
I won't say anything from this time.
Yeah. Sterile cockpit.
And Nico can assure you that there is land around this runway.
Yes.
Hey, I'm far too high. What's happening? Ah!
Dive, dive.
I thought you were going to go around there.
Yeah, looks like he's doing a go around. All right, I'll disconnect. Then you can land.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what happened here. God damn, I'm too nervous. I'm going to do it. Please disconnect. I'll do my best.
Okay, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. That's the end of this stream. We'll check you guys later this afternoon for the next leg when we fly from here to the next destination. Bye bye for now.